Sega.
Wow, what a cool intro. Man, it's a shame that I can't do what Sonic did to Eggman in the actual game though. Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to, of course, a new Let's Play following up from Sonic and Sega All-Stars Racing. I am now doing Sonic and All-Stars Racing Transformed. Yay! Yes! So first of all, I'm going to be playing as none other than the Blue Bear himself, Sonic. And go through the first cup in the game. Alright, so basically we got the bonus chance, but we'll spoil that later on. Now, Sonic and All-Stars Racing Transformed is basically different than that of its predecessor. For example, we'll see in the end of the third lap. There are some twists into the tracks, but mainly the gameplay is still the same as the typical kart racer. Of course, you still got the trip mechanic that returns from Sega All-Stars Racing and Outrun. And of course, you've got a trick system that is similar to that of the one in Sega All-Stars Racing, only except you only use the right stick, the right control stick on the Wii U gamepad, or the right analog stick on PS3 controller to do the tricks. Now, as you can probably tell, I played this on the Wii U version because this is definitely, in my eyes, the best version of the lot. It has the stability of the Xbox 360 version, while it has the graphical presentation of course, the PS3 version. Basically, if you're wondering, because if I've got all the characters, it's because I've actually unlocked them. When I got the game, I actually played through most of the actual career mode. I actually got all the characters unlocked, and all of the circuits as well. So basically, we got all the tracks unlocked as well. And also, because I've got the Wii U version, it automatically has the I automatically get all of the DLC of the special edition on disc. So basically, it's the special. This is the special edition. This is basically the special edition all on the disc. So basically, you don't have to use the code, unlike on the Xbox 360 and PS3 version. But if you don't get it, you have to pay for it, which kind of pisses me off because because I don't understand why you should get the disc on disc DLC in the first place for the special disc edition if it's especially on the disc. And thanks to Amy, I've lost that race. But yeah, basically basically in this game, there is a cool twist to it in certain parts of the track. For instance, when you're in the water, you actually turn yourself into a boat. But when you're in the air, you turn yourself into an aircraft, which is, in my honest opinion, an absolute welcomed gimmick. To be fairly honest, it deviates from the original kart racing, the typical kart racing formula. Now, a lot of people are saying that this rips off Mario Kart 7, but because that was a handheld game, and this was mainly a console game, that doesn't even count. Because I could still consider that an original concept. Now, as you can probably tell, what do those little tokens mean? Well, whenever you actually go through the actual track, you see these little medals, and whenever you collect the more you collect, the more bonus chances you get. And the bonus chance is when if you actually get 3 of the same icons on screen, you actually get a free item. For example, you get a free item like a blowfish or a rocket or a firework, or even a free boost at the start, which is pretty good to boost your chances of winning. But now we are at Samba Studio. We are at the Samba Studios where Vit Sunshine Tour. My God. And of course, in this game, you actually can rack up combos. Basically, if you actually rack up all your combos, you actually get a good combo, which allows you to go a lot faster. Also, and if you do it 3 times in a row, it's an awesome combo, and that's fantastic. And for the soundtrack, it's mostly remixed by Richard Jack, who actually did the soundtrack for Sonic, for Sonic R, and he's also done the soundtrack, the original soundtrack for the Sega Saturn version of Sonic 3D Blast. And he's also done stuff like some music for Daytona USA Championship Edition for the same console as well. He's also did a lot of stuff Richard Jack had done for. He's also recently did the soundtrack for, of course, the tepidly received Sonic Boom Rise of Lyric. And the soundtrack wasn't. It's only orchestrated, and it lacked a lot of punch. I gotta say this right now, didn't really become probably not his best work, to be fairly honest, in the soundtrack department though. But no matter how many times I actually kind of want to say that, I do think Richard Jack is still a fantastic contributor to the Sega soundtrack system. Gotta still say that Richard Jack still does some good works. And after what had happened last time, I'm actually doing pretty well. And I've done another Corso combo. I can see all those guys doing the Samba. Oh no, Aegis has gone All-Star. Sega Aegis has gone All-Star. I've been trying to get everybody to eat my dust. And it seems that they are all ignoring my projectiles. Oh, I nearly got hit by that, but I managed to escape that by very close near miss. Whoa, that was a bit of a fluke. Got hit by a bit of a swarm. Whoa. Come on. There we go, we've done it. Finished the single race and got the lead, got the win. I don't know why Sonic is pointing at us up. Honestly, he's been posing quite a lot, doesn't he? So of course, Gum's now my nearest challenger after Amy toiled. I think she only got 4 points. I think she finished 7th, I believe. So that's why Gum moved ahead of her. You know, I managed to get ahead of Gum by 2 points now, which makes this a lot more interesting considering how close it is now. Alright, so what have I got? Ooh, yes! I've got a boost. Yeah, apparently got 3 strawberries and I've got a boost for for this one, so I can, if I do actually mess up my start, I can actually get a good big boost in order to get myself up the grid. Oh, Afterburner! Oh yeah! Does anybody remember this? Any arcade nerds can absolutely recognize this game as being a shoot 'em up. Well, of course, being able to control a Harrier. Apparently, a lot of arcades, arcade people actually recognize this as one of Sega's most defining classics in the arcades. There's a lot of arcade games in the arcades that got a lot of acclaim. I think the only time that... What's wrong, Shadow? Well, it's you that's wrong. But anyway, arcade nerds will definitely love this track, as it's definitely one of the arcade classics that Sega made, alongside Golden Axe, Shinobi, and oh yeah, Streets of Rage was of course an arcade game, but that was also based. It was originally, I think it was originally released on the Sega Mega Drive. Streets of Rage was, but Outrun was, of course, an arcade game, and so was Super Outrun. Yes, Outrun is actually in this game because of DLC, because it was a DLC pre-order bonus. But no, actually, for those who actually got the special edition, it actually gets Metal Sonic as a playable character again, and of course you also get. Whoa, that was good. I got it. Oh, and somebody behind just smashed me. But apparently those who got the special edition actually also get a download code for the for a track for Outrun, some stickers, and of course Metal Sonic as a playable character. But Wii U owners of this game, owners of the Wii U version, actually get all of that bonus all on the disc, as it's pre-installed in it, I believe. Oh yes. I'm racing against a UMD from the Sega Dreamcast. Speaking of which, there is a store in my hometown. If you know what I saw in there, a Dreamcast, a pre-owned Dreamcast, which is very rarely seen in shops. Well, considering Game Station is no longer around, I don't get to see classic consoles anywhere else. There was also, in that shop, there was also a Super Nintendo, a Sega Mega Drive, Nintendo 64, and even a Sega Saturn, I believe it is. And there was also an old PlayStation, very old PlayStation. You know, the original PlayStation? Yeah, that. And there was even one that had the original box in it as well, which is, in my eyes, one that collector nerds would want to get. Alright, out of my way, Shadow. Oh, well. Oh yes, lucky shot. I managed to win by, of course, luck. Oh, that was a what? So you're telling me that after I got Shadow, I managed to actually drag race ages to the finish? Yeah! And apparently Gum lost a point, but Age has managed to absolutely nearly win the race. But my God, was that awesome? Boy, was that an awesome finish to the race. Right, to get a such. No. Apparently, if I don't get enough tokens, that means I don't get another go until I get more in the race, which is it's a bit annoying though. Oh, but then we're off to of course, a Sega Saturn classic, Panzer Dragoon. Most of these games I never played because I never owned a Saturn. I think the only after the Mega Drive, I was more on the owning of. I more or less owned PlayStations after the Super Nintendo and the Sega Mega Drive. I had a PlayStation. And then it came to the PlayStation 2, and then it came to the GameCube. Whoa! That was... Who put that... What?! Are you kidding me? Everybody's now trying off to get my guts. I get that club out. Egghead got smashed. Alright, so... Ooh, I got a boost. Let's see if I can get... Cool indeed, Sonic. What?! How the hell did I get frozen? I know I'm not going to say that Nostalgia Critic quote, because I don't really want to drag... I don't want anybody saying that I'm bringing back past that. What? How on earth was Gum, as Gum got the All-Star when she's ahead of me? Should that be given to me because I actually am far behind? I'm sick, struggling, and I need help to get by to the front of the grid. Oh, Twister. Let's get Danica Patrick. Out of my way, Miss Patrick. Oh, All-Star time! Apparently, apparently, All-Star moves are back once again. This time, if you get the star, you get a character's All-Star move, and it differs. For instance, Sonic actually does the does the homing attack. Sonic does the homing attack into any others. When anybody comes near me, they'll be able to homing attack onto them, so I can actually get through them. And of course, whenever Sonic's All-Star move was on, I actually played the theme of Sonic Colors. Reach for the stars. So I do absolutely love that song though. Come on, Beat, get out of my way. I need to win this. Away we go. Whee! Oh, he's trying my patience. Oh, I missed the boost, but I still got a good advantage though. Oh, this is gonna be troublesome. Ugh! What? Are you kidding me? Whoa. What the? Oh, Beat! That was cheap! He managed to sneak past me! And that was... Ah! Goodness gracious me, that was... How... I'm not going to say anything because... As I don't really want to make the pain go any further. I just want to save it. Oh well, at least I still was ahead of Aegis though in the championship. Alright, so basically I've finished off this one. Yes. Apparently on the Wii U version, because of the increased stability and because the speed got better over time, the loading times at this point now are probably the fastest. Well, not initially, but now it's probably the fastest loading times of them. And there's Amy in third, Dreamcast UMD in second, and there's me as Sonic the Hedgehog in first place. They call me Sonic, the Blue Blur Lightning Speed, the Lightning Blue Blur Speedy Hero, Sonic. And that is, of course, the Dragon Cup, ladies and gents. So, of course, until next time, I'll see you guys in the next part for when I'm going to take on the next cup of the game. So, with that being said, I'll see you guys in part 2 of Sonic and All-Stars Racing Transformed.